Hey guys, how's it going? It's Kaz back here, and we're here with Chronic Cobra with the second episode of Three Guys One Podcast. So, how's it going, man?
We're just chilling, just regular Friday night.
Yeah, or Saturday morning in my case. So we tried to get a guest for this, and Dr. Trigger's not here because he's busy. So we're hopping on with just us two, which.
We'll just see how this goes.
Yep.
I honestly don't really know how this will go, basically.
Yep.
Didn't know what I was going to say, but I wanted to say
So,
something.
we have a new feature for every podcast. Well, this is something that I just came up with, which is that we look at the games that are coming out in the period of time until the next podcast at the start of each one.
Yay or nay.
Yay or nay. So we're looking at, what's the date today? We've got 29th of October. So
Want to just explain to them what we're doing? What
Alright,
yay
so-
or nay is.
So, yay or nay is we're looking at the games that are coming out in the next couple of weeks. So the time between this podcast and the next podcast, depending on, whenever we do it. And I say the title of a game, maybe briefly explain it if it's not, obvious. And Cobra, Dr. Trigger, future guests say, tell me whether they think it'll be good, whether they think it'll be bad, and why. Just very quickly. So, you want to give this a go?
Yes, I do. Bring it.
Alright.
What do we have?
Okay, so first of all, we have Hydrophobia on PlayStation 3. Have you heard of this game?
No, I haven't.
Okay, this is an arcade game which is all based on water physics. What do you think of that? What do you make of that?
Water physics. I'm not the smartest kid in school, but I'm pretty sure water physics is the physics of water, and I don't see it being much fun, so I'm gonna have to go with nay.
Nay. You heard it here. Hydrophobia, don't buy it. What about, okay, this is an easy one, alright. Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception, coming out 2nd of November 2011.
I played the demo, or beta, something like that, and that wasn't a bad game. I just couldn't get attached to it really that much, so it will probably be a nay. I'm in between on that game. I'm not gonna buy it, I know that for sure.
Ooh.
If you guys are like the kind of guys that like third-person shooters, and you guys are kind of attached to Gears of War 2, or 3 I should say, you guys should probably check that game out.
I hear the storyline is going to be awesome.
Yeah, I hear that's what people buy it for.
So,
Yeah.
a yay for single player, nay for multiplayer. Okay, skipping over a load of pointless Kinect titles that come out. 8th of November, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
No. Oh, well, not no.
Whoa.
Don't
whoa.
skip over the Kinect titles. You could have hurt some, 9-year-olds' feelings out there.
Alright, okay. Releasing for the Wii and PlayStation 3, 4th of November, Get Up and Dance.
Yes. Yay.
Yay. Okay. Releasing for the Wii, 360, PlayStation 3 on the same day, Just Dance for Kids.
Oh.
Ooh, tough one.
It's a tough one.
This is going to be a big seller, everyone, so you want to be there at the midnight release.
I'll be there. And
What's
I'll be there.
Yeah. This is going to be a big release. Just Dance Kids, right? Pick that one up. It's going to be pretty big. Then, okay, so this isn't a Kinect title. The same day, 4th of November. This is all 4th of November. PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, Sonic Generations, a new Sonic game.
Sonic's a really good game in the past, but it's more on Nintendo, but it's kind of interesting how they're going to mix it up. I haven't really heard much about this game, so I can't really say too much about it, or else I'm going to sound like a babbling noob.
So that's going to be a maybe.
Yeah.
If you like Sonic games.
We're going to leave that at an A. I don't know.
I'm gonna-
Sonic.
Ooh,
Sonic normally doesn't have a long storyline, and
that's true.
yeah,
Alright, so
single player.
that's a maybe, maybe not. Okay, so then, we've done the Kinect tiles. 8th of November, 2011, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
No, nay.
This is a pretty small, insignificant release. So, I mean, if you want to be saving your cash, you want to be looking at Just Dance Kids, guys. So, obviously, Modern Warfare 3 might have to take a back seat. So,
you get your pre-orders.
in reality, though, I'm gonna go to a midnight release for Modern Warfare 3. So,
yeah, me too. But I'm
looking forward to that. It's gonna be awesome. What else have we got? 11th of November. I'm just looking through. 11th of November we have Skyrim.
Ooh,
Elder Scrolls 5.
I'm gonna go with EA.
Finally, some positivity.
I'm usually the positive one in this group. There's only two of us, but
Now, I was never a big fan of Oblivion because I think I played it a little bit too late. I only played it last year, and I never really got into it. So, be interesting to see what Skyrim turns out like.
You know what? Initially, I thought it was gonna be more of a Borderlands game, but then I saw it was like an overhead view game, and I'm not very into those games. But
you can play Elder Scrolls first person or third person. It's usually better first person.
That's interesting.
It's kind of like Fallout. You play it, the new Fallout games. You play them first person. All the time.
Oh, I didn't even know that. No, well, maybe it's a definite EA then, guys.
Yeah, I think it's EA. A lot of people are going to be picking that up. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Getting towards the end of our 2-week period, we've got a couple of awesome games coming out 15th of November, or potentially awesome games. First one, Assassin's Creed Revelations.
Ooh.
I haven't heard much of this. Dr. Trigger's a big fan of Assassin's Creed, I think, but he's not here, so... Ooh, that's a tough one.
I've played I've played all the Assassin's Creed except for Brotherhood, which is kind of odd if you think about it, but I don't know. Assassin's Creed gonna be the same thing as Brotherhood if I haven't played it. Actually, I haven't heard much about that game. I haven't heard much about a lot of these games. I'm just kind of talking off the top of my head. But from what I know about Assassin's Creed, it's a pretty fun, sneaky game. And if you liked Brotherhood, then you'll probably like this one, so I have to go yay if you like it. If you like the old Assassin's Creeds, and nay if you have never heard of it.
Yeah, if you've never played an Assassin's Creed game before, you could probably go pick up Assassin's Creed 1 and 2 really cheap, and the storyline's really good, so I'd potentially do that before playing any of the new ones. So.
Yeah.
Storyline's pretty awesome for that series, so that's well worth checking out. Then the last game for Yay or Nay this week, first week, is also 15th of November, Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary Edition.
Oh. I'm gonna have to go with the A. I wouldn't say I'm a big Halo fan, but I've always had it somewhere deep inside of me. I've been kinda... I don't know if this is kinda weird to say, I've been kinda bipolar with that game. Is that weird to say? I don't think it's weird.
No, not really. Mixed emotions.
Yes. Because I used to think, like, hey, I'm shooting this guy like a million times, why won't he die? But then I came to think of it as, of course they're wearing this like futuristic armor that is very hard to pierce. And basically once you get that armor down, by shooting him in the head, you can easily kill him, so that made me very accurate, to say the least. And it kind of helped me out with my Call of Duty skills as well.
So, if you guys do not know, this the Anniversary Edition is the original Halo game, Combat Evolved, which was on Xbox, the original Xbox. It's kind of a remastered version, so imagine a music album getting remastered. It's all new graphics. It's the classic multiplayer maps on the Reach engine, I think, so it's going to have like jetpacks and armor upgrades and things as well, so that would be pretty awesome. I think I'm going to pick that up, because I've never played the original Halo.
Do you know if it's going to be on PC too? Because I know the original Halo was on PC.
I'm not sure. It says from Eurogamer.net that it's only on 360, but
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Alright, sorry, I just kind of took a sip of Mountain Dew and just splashed it everywhere, but Yeah.
Mountain Dew. We can move on to another.
That was kind of a smooth transition. I wasn't expecting that.
So
One second. Let me just give him the taste. All right, go ahead.
So I put out a video in the past couple of days about the Prestige shop on Modern Warfare 3. So if you guys do not know, you can get double XP and things, and there's like a promotion. I think it's limited to the US, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty bitter about this because I don't get it. But it turns out you can buy bags of Doritos and various different Mountain Dew bottles and cans and things, and you get double XP codes on them. And I'm not sure. I think you only get something like 15 minutes per code or something, don't you? Something like that.
I'm not sure yet. I have my code right in front of me, and I'm gonna read it out. No, I'm not.
First person to write down gets it. Yeah, that's not how it's gonna work.
It'd be. I don't even know how to use it yet, but I think it's kind of cool how they're working together like this. You're just gaming one day, kind of lonely. It's like, ooh, I could go for some Doritos now. You're at 7-Eleven, you're like, ooh, some Mountain Dew. I could go for some of that too.
It's obviously a pretty good marketing scheme, isn't it?
Yeah, they all get paid. Works out for everybody.
Yeah, it works out pretty well for everyone apart from me.
Yeah,
I don't get the double XP codes. I'd have to check that actually because I'm not sure whether it is limited to the US or not, but I'm pretty sure it is. I'm guessing to redeem the codes you can go on the game when it comes out. There'll be some way to redeem it. Maybe you can go in the Prestige shop and redeem it there.
Yeah, it's
we'll have to see.
Kind of like Bad Company 2, they had the little place for the map packs. I think it's gonna be something like that.
Yeah. With the VIP code and everything. Seems it might just be if it's a generic code. Is it Xbox specific or is it PS3 as well? Does it say?
No, it's probably for both, but I'm not quite sure. Let me just read the details. Okay, there is no details. It says double XP under the cap.
So I know. Wait. Oh, we've got more info.
I'm gonna go to the website doxp.com.
All right, while you're doing that, so on PS3 and Xbox there are
Enter
both
the code. Okay, I'm sorry, guys.
places where you can go on like account settings, and then there'll be like a redeem code button on your dashboard or your what's it called, XMB on the PS3. So it's well worth going to checking those out. Maybe if you get a code, try and get in there. If it doesn't, if the answer isn't apparent on the game when you open it up. But I'm guessing it's going to be easy. They're going to want to cash in on this scheme that they've got going here, this money-making scheme. So,
no, I find out how to redeem it. Wait, what do you have? Login.
Do you have any opinions on the Prestige shop in general? Do you like the idea that we can get double XP the day?
I think it's a great idea. That was very genius of Treyarch or whoever kind of created that sort of thing.
Sledgehammer Games, Infinity Ward, one of the two.
Guys, we might have a guest. Got my buddy Prodigy Gaming. I actually don't know him yet, but he might pop in on here.
Might pop in. Maybe he's got some opinions on the Prestige shop.
But yeah, just continue with what you're saying, and I'll see if I can get him in here. In any way.
Alright, so
you can go on to the next topic if you have to. I'll be here. Drop some stuff down.
The Prestige shop seems like a really awesome idea, actually. I said on this video when I was playing World at War to get a Prestige token so I could get double XP. Day one, you could actually end up with 4... Actually, no, I think this code's worth 2 hours. I think you can get 8 hours of double XP day one. So that's going to help. That's going to help, like, majorly. That's going to help you get up the rank super quick if you've already prestiged on COD 4, World at War, all those games up to Black Ops, whatever. So I think that would be an awesome idea. I agree with you. I think it would be... Probably it's going to be a pretty hectic day one when Modern Warfare 3 comes out, actually, because there's going to be people putting in codes. There's going to be people ranking up super fast with double XP. It's going to be crazy. There's going to be a bit of a race to first prestige, I think, in the first week or so.
My plan is to prestige the first day at least, dude. I'm going to be on that game like it's
the first day. That's pretty extreme.
Yeah. So
I'm going to be picking that up. I've got it releases on a Tuesday worldwide, I think. And I have that day off every week, so I'm going to go to the midnight release and then play the whole Tuesday.
Yeah, you're pretty lucky. I have to go to school, so I'm probably just going to bomb that day. Just sleep in class. Probably
that is going to be awesome. Can't wait. So I think it might be less than 2 weeks now, I'm not sure. Yeah, it is. Yeah, definitely. Comes out on the 8th and it's the 29th, so that's like 10 days, something like that. Yeah, because we got a couple of days left in October, so 10 days until we can play Modern Warfare 3. Not overshadowing Battlefield 3 if you're a big Battlefield fan. We just don't want to talk about it that much because we spoke about it last week or the week before, or whenever.
I don't know if I should buy that game because I don't know. I've been saving up money for those 2 games, but I'm not quite sure if I really want it yet. I mean, if MW3 really doesn't float my boat enough or tickle my cherry, like one kid in my class said today, then I might have to pick that game up. But not saying like if it's a disappointment, I'm just gonna play Battlefield 3 because Battlefield 3 was a pretty big disappointment in itself.
In terms of us playing the beta and
beta,
enjoying that, but
you gotta remember that it was a beta. It's not out there for it's not a demo. It's a big difference if you guys didn't know.
Yeah.
It isn't out there for you to try the game, for you to test the game so they know what to fix. So basically everybody just found out what to fix because of everybody complaining, and everybody decided not to buy the game because of their thoughts on the beta.
Well, yeah, so we're kind of avoiding giving any real opinions on the actual game, considering neither of us have it. Neither of us have played it, so we're avoiding giving any real opinions on Battlefield 3.
Okay. You want to get away from Battlefield 3 now?
Well, we have another topic that's kind of related to Modern Warfare 3, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
So I think we've both been following Woody's Gamertag, Painkiller Ready, Crew's Road to Modern Warfare 3, which involves them going on Skype, much like we are, and using Skype credits to call up game stores across the US and try and find someone a bit shady in a Walmart or a Target and pick up a early copy of Modern Warfare 3. So you found an article before we started recording about people getting hit with hefty fines, like $5,000 fines for just simply getting the game early, something like that.
I think it was they were putting it on torrent websites and getting. Because
I read into the article and it was something like they were hitting people with fines, just to get the games back from them because they didn't want. I'm getting some feedback.
Prodigy Gaming.
Yeah, what's up?
Alright, we're in the middle of a podcast. Are you just introducing? You just introduce yourself. There you go. Sorry.
Alright. Want me to talk about myself?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm HDPRODIGYGAMING. I'm a Yosh director and partner, and I make YouTube commentaries.
Yeah, his link will be in the description. Sorry we had to bring him in the middle. We've been looking for kind of a guest.
We didn't have a guest at the beginning. Now we do have a guest, which is awesome.
Yeah, it was very short notice, so we'd like to thank HDPRODIGYGAMING for being here. So make sure to check out his channel. Okay, so.
Alright.
What are we talking about?
We were just talking about early copies of Modern Warfare 3, but more in depth about the Prestige shop and things like that.
Like the double XP with the.
Yeah, you guys know about the Prestige coins and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah. So just primarily, do you like the idea of the Prestige shop, the double XP, things like that?
Yeah, I like the idea of it. I think they could have went further though and said that reward more people who have Prestige by giving tokens for every Prestige, not just prestiging ones.
Yeah, so I thought that was a pretty good idea because a lot of people have been saying that they got to level 50, they never prestige because they wanted to keep all their weapons and things, and they could just, pop the COD 4 disc in and prestige to rank 1, and then there you go, they've prestige, they get an extra token. So I like the idea of getting rewarded because, I'm something like 12th prestige on Black Ops and 8th prestige on Modern Warfare 2, so I would have preferred that, to be honest.
Yeah, on Modern Warfare 2 on Xbox, and on PS3 actually, I decided to go to like 10th Prestige, but unfortunately for Xbox, which I'm getting MW3 for, it's the account where I'm like no Prestige on every single game, because it's my new account, and that's what I have to play on. My other account is like messed up or something, it's like, encrypted or something. So yeah, unfortunately for me, it's not really gonna matter.
Now, did you guys get the hardened editions, or did you guys just get the regular ones for the pre-order?
I was gonna get the hardened edition, but I hear they're like sold out or something.
Yeah, the game stuffs in some states sold out. I pre-ordered mine through Best Buy, and they still have a whole bunch. But
yeah,
it's interesting how they're giving away all the map packs for free if you do the hardened edition.
Yeah,
with the COD Elite subscription and everything.
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing that, but I decided not to, because there's a lot of new games coming out, like GTA 5, and at that time I was still contemplating on getting Battlefield 3, but I decided I'm not going to get it.
Yeah, I didn't get Battlefield 3 either. I've never really been into it. I got the second one, but I just really never got into it. I'm more of a COD guy.
Yeah, we're all kind of agreed then. I think none of us have got BF3. What was I going to say? I'm in the UK actually, so I'm gonna have to ask around about copies of the hardened edition.
I've actually played BF3, like the full game, but it wasn't like my game. My brother actually bought it on PC, and my PC is kind of decent, but it's not at the standard of the game itself. And I had a very hard time running it, and I know a lot of other people will, so yeah, I think it runs a lot more smoother on console anyways. So,
yeah, I heard the PC though was really nice, the PC version.
Yeah, it looks great, but I can't really play it on the great. My computer like crashes.
Yeah, I've really never been a PC guy. I like Xbox. I was sticking to the controller.
Yeah, I can't use the mouse, to be honest. So
are you guys gonna get GTA 5, or are you guys sticking to Modern Warfare 3?
I don't know. I haven't seen GTA 5. I think the trailer hits November 2nd.
Yeah, November 2nd. I actually started playing GTA 4. I've started doing Let's Play today of that, so I can get used to it, because I plan on getting that. But the thing about that is you can't release Let's Plays till a couple months out, because they don't like spoilers.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like the same... Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
You want me to...
Alright, I'll guess, that's alright. It's kind of weird, because there's a pretty big, it's going to be a pretty huge month for game releases, isn't it? Because I'm thinking of picking up Skyrim instead. Because I just sort of know what I'm getting with Skyrim, and I played GTA 4, but it was never a game that sort of caught me and made me want to go back and play it, whereas Skyrim seems like the kind of game that I would go back and play, and there'd be tons of stuff to do in it.
And what is that game? I've never even heard of it.
Have you ever played or heard of Oblivion?
Yeah. Oh, is that the next one in the series?
Yeah. It comes out November 11th, I think.
They're just releasing too many games.
Yeah, I think they should space it out a little more.
You guys getting Assassin's Creed Revelations?
Yeah, we were actually just talking about that a little while ago.
Yeah, we did. We did a thing at the start where we sort of went through loads of game releases in the next month, but it'd be cool to hear your opinions on stuff, so...
Yeah, I'm playing Assassin's Creed, Halo, Modern Warfare 3, so I'm going to be pretty busy next month.
Oh.
Are you guys getting Halo C as well, or just Assassin's Creed?
Halo?
I really want to play the anniversary Halo as well, because I never played Halo C when it first came out, so...
It's going to be kind of like a whole new, refreshed thing, like, where there's going to be like a lot of people online and that kind of stuff.
I think it is. I think it's going to bring back the Halo community from 3 that got lost during Reach because of the difference. But I've been told, and from the graphics I've seen, it might be more of a Halo Reach than a Halo 3. For those have you guys played those? Or
I played Halo. Yeah, I actually played both. Yeah.
Yeah, I played Halo 3 and Reach.
How much do you guys think a hardened edition Halo 2 would sell for? $10?
You know, look it up right now.
I'll Google it. Okay, later.
Just going back to like the fact that November has got tons of game releases. I kind of wonder why they didn't spread out all the game releases across the year. I think like if they released maybe something that wasn't as strong, maybe Battlefield 3, I mean, rather than putting it up in direct competition with Modern Warfare 3, maybe releasing Battlefield 3 a couple of months earlier or in the summer. I think that a ton of people would buy it if you released it in the summer period, because there's literally no other games coming out then.
Well, I've
Summer
been thinking
period
about
is just dry.
the double XP. I've been thinking that they might have done the double XP not only for the people who have Prestige, but also to try and hook those Battlefield 3 players back on the COD instead of playing it once it comes out, to try and get less people on their servers. But I don't know.
Yeah, just because you know that day one Modern Warfare 3 you might have 2 hours, 4 hours of Modern Warfare 3, you are actually going to sit and play for 2 or 4 hours because you want to make the most of those double XP codes. Yeah, I hear you.
Do you guys mind if I sneak a topic in here?
Go for it.
Yeah, sure.
Alright. What was that thing? What do you guys think is gonna be the overpowered weapon of MW3? I know there's the FAMAS, the UMP, ACR.
I think it's going to be FAMAS over UMP, because it seems like the FAMAS has been growing steadily from Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2, so I think it's going to be that over the UMP.
I'm thinking SCAR-L. I saw those MLG games.
Yeah, I saw some of the SCAR-L as well, but
I thought that was pretty powerful, and if it was a choice of...
I think the problem is with the SCAR-L that because they try and keep realism in all of the Call of Duty games, the clip size is always really small.
Yeah, that's gonna be a pretty big problem. I wonder if they're gonna bring out the credit system or whatever that thing was called in Black Ops, where you use the CAD points.
Now, what do you guys think of the points that don't reset with the what is that called? That one class.
The support one.
Yeah, the support one where you can die and it still stays the same.
Yeah, I like the idea of that. I think that's the one where you can get something like a Juggernaut suit, and you have to get something like 18 points across a game, and it doesn't reset when you die. So I'm thinking potentially in my mind I could get a Juggernaut suit every game, which is pretty insane. Because I feel like I'm gonna get 18 kills or 15 kills and 3 caps or whatever every game. So I'm not sure how that's going to work. I feel like that might be quite powerful, but to be fair, Modern Warfare is more of a kill streak based game than Treyarch have produced. So,
now, do you guys think it's going to be easier like Black Ops or harder like Modern Warfare 2 to get kill streaks? Because I find kill streaks in Black Ops too simple to get almost.
Are they going to stack, or is it going to be? I'm not really. I haven't really read into it that much, but is it going to stack?
Yeah, I think they do stack. Yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure they do because I saw a teaser trailer at the end of the Spec Ops trailer a while back.
Yeah.
And he sets off an AC-130 bomb or something, and that takes him straight to his Predator missile or whatever. So
I was kind of disappointed there's no nuke in this game. I don't know. I didn't really use nuke too much in MW2, but for some reason I kind of wished it was in this game. I want a really fresh start in MW3 to lift up my KD and everything.
Well, I like how you can reset it though too.
Yeah.
Once you get up. See, but I usually play on a backup account anyways, and then switch over once I'm familiar with the game. But either way,
I'm gonna take this game seriously. I'm not gonna mess around like I did in previous game. I'm trying to do my best, but nah.
Now, what are you gonna do first? Are you guys gonna do campaign or multiplayer?
Multiplayer for sure.
Yeah, multiplayer.
And what do you guys think about Spec Ops? I don't know. It doesn't look like I'm gonna spend much time playing that game.
I was never really into Spec Ops or whatever it was called, the Modern Warfare 2. It just didn't interest me as much as the multiplayer. But it looks a lot different. How it's almost like a zombies in a way that I might get into it a little bit, but probably not as much as multiplayer.
Yeah,
I was thinking that just because I think they kind of understand the Treyarch produced zombies, and it's been pretty successful. They've built quite a lot of map pack maps off the back of that, and I think they've kind of tailored Spec Ops into that way, making it a wave system rather than individual missions, things like that. I think it might be quite good.
Now, one thing is, what's it called? MW3. Okay, I forgot what I was gonna say. Just somebody else fill this in. I like
Just to go right back to what you said, HC. Is it what do you prefer to be called? Prodigy?
You can call me whatever you want. It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna call you Prodigy because that sounds cool. So, you said something about you asked the question of which do you think is more difficult, something like this, getting kill streaks in Black Ops or Modern Warfare 3 or Modern Warfare 2. We didn't really answer that question. I think Modern Warfare 2's kill streaks were always a lot more difficult to get, just simply because it was a lot easier to die in that game.
Yes.
There's always the chance that you're going to get tubed or commando knifed or something like that. And just because the kill streak stacked didn't mean it was easy to get them. I found it was far more rewarding getting an AC-130 in Modern Warfare 2 than it is getting dogs in Black Ops, for example.
Uh-huh.
I kind of agree with you on some parts, but I feel like once you get your Harrier, once you get your first Predator missile, or whatever kill streak you have first, it's kind of easy to get the rest. But in Black Ops, once you get the first, you always have to worry about getting the rest. And I think it's kind of equal getting both.
See, I feel like total opposite. I feel like in Black Ops, even though they don't stack, I still get them extremely easily. Like I've hit games where I've gotten 5 or 6 choppers before, and it's just I feel like that game, because you don't die as easily because of the noob tubes, as you had said. I feel like you're more relaxed and you don't have to worry about just a random noob tube coming. That you're more you almost play better in a way because you're not afraid of going around the corner and getting hit by something like that.
A couple days ago, I actually played Black Ops at a friend's house. I don't have it anymore. I haven't played in at least 2 months or something like that, and it ended up being a lot easier than MW2. I went at least a 4 KD each game, and whenever I play MW2, I play 1 or 2 games and I rage off, and Black Ops just seems so much more chill. I can play that game for 3 hours and just not rage. I'll still rage. I mean, I always rage, but
Everyone rages at some point.
What's this video over? What's the gameplay of this?
We don't know yet.
Oh.
Yeah, we usually just kind of throw gameplay together, get some zombies or whatever, just throw it in the background.
Fair enough.
I'm kind of out of gameplay right now because I've been playing.
I got some if you guys still need some.
Alright, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be pretty awesome, actually. Pretty difficult getting an hour's worth of good gameplay.
Yeah.
I'll just up to PVR, send you guys all my nukes.
Alright.
That would be pretty awesome.
Okay, let's just... You guys have anything else you want to talk about?
Why do you guys do YouTube? What about it? I don't know.
Ooh, that is a good question.
That is a good question. Okay, I have this really inspirational video that kind of inspires me. I sent KAZZERSCOUT this. The link will be in the description. It makes me feel good inside. It's by Suburban Legend. He works for Yoush too, or I wouldn't say works for. Makes videos for Yoush. And have you ever heard of him, Suburban Legend?
Who? I don't know. They have 100 directors, so I'm not.
Yeah, but yeah, he made this one video. Why am I a gameplay commentator? And yeah, that link will be in the description because I think it deserves much more than it gets. And he talked about how if you go back to your past 3 videos, or your most recent 3 videos, are they the best videos you could have made? And I looked back to my 3 recent videos, and I didn't think that's the best I could make, and that inspired me to do a dual com with CNanners.
Oh my god. Personally, I feel like YouTube is just a really good place to meet loads of different people. Since I first started YouTube, I met guys, right now I'm speaking to guys over in the US, and, otherwise I would never have had that opportunity. I think that's awesome. I'm only, a pretty small channel right now, and it's kind of awesome meeting all these new people. At the same time, it's just also the recognition for the work you put in. I don't think people realize that, sometimes if you want to get people active and watching your videos, you have to be putting out a video almost every day, and that does take up a lot of time. You may think, it only takes you the length of the gameplay just to commentate over it. You also got to take into account render times, upload times, thinking about those topics, capturing the gameplay. You have to put quite a lot of work into YouTube.
Yeah, especially those montage makers. Take some weeks, even months to edit those videos, and they look amazing.
I mean, Prodigy, you can probably speak for that a little bit more than us because you're a bit more successful than we are, but...
Yeah, I'm not even that successful yet. I just got partnership recently, and I've been kind of outputting as many videos as possibly can, but I'm not sure what it is about it. It's something about making the videos I enjoy doing, and I'm sure you guys get criticism from like people and like, do your personal friends know what you do, or?
That's kind of that's a cool thing to talk about. Like close friends, I tell, but I don't like sharing it on Facebook and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so I have a Facebook account just for YouTube, and I don't share it with other people.
Yeah.
See, I'm like the opposite. I like most of my personal friends know about YouTube and things because.
Oh yeah, my personal friends know. I'm just saying, like, I don't walk around school with a shirt on that says like I make YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Or I heart white boy. Dude, this one kid okay. I'm not gonna talk about this. This one kid had a Minecraft shirt. Just saying.
Now, would you guys stop if it came out or something, or would you?
What do you mean, like, came out?
If like, say everyone in your school knew one day that you made videos, would you stop or would you continue?
I would continue if they already know. I mean, like, there's no point to stop.
See, I've received my mockery for on a soccer team I play on. The kids are probably watching this. They'll watch it at some point. The coach actually played it through his car, one of my commentaries, so everyone in the whole parking lot could hear it. But I mean, at this point, it's almost like I've made videos for so long that it really doesn't faze me at this point. But I don't come out and tell people unless someone else says something.
Yeah, like, I wouldn't want to, like, tell, like, all my Facebook friends, like, all the girls and all that kind of people about this.
Uh-huh.
Like, I'll tell some close friends that are girls, but that's very rare. I only told, like, one or two. And I make sure they swear to not telling.
Like it takes a lot of like what's the word, confidence from us to do these videos, knowing that anyone can be watching them at any time, compared to a lot of people that won't even talk in front of a crowd or something.
Yes, I know that most like commentators are probably like very social in like real life, and they're probably like very. I wouldn't say all of them because I know some of them are probably very. I wouldn't say antisocial, but like not very.
Reclusive.
It's on how big you are too, because like the big YouTubers, like I don't know what off the top of my head, but like the bigger YouTubers can talk about it in front of people because it's like a lot of people know their name already, like extras or something, and they don't have to be like ashamed of it in a way. But like a lot of the smaller YouTubers, it's a lot different because you're not that recognized compared to like the bigger people.
Yeah, I kind of know where you're coming from.
But do you? In that case, would you say you kind of you don't like being labeled as a video gamer, or is it just because you kind of record yourself playing the games and talk about random stuff? Is that the problem? Well,
I think whether people admit it or not, I mean, I've heard some of the most popular kids in our school sit there and talk about COD all day long, and I'm sure not everyone hearing them say that, but you know, whether they admit it or not, everyone's played video games at some point, and there's always a video game for everyone for them to enjoy. So I think it's more of who admits it and who doesn't, and who is not ashamed to say it. It's a bit of confidence.
I think it's like a gameplay commentator. It's more of a hobby kind of thing, kind of like golf. So that's what I like to refer it to. Whenever somebody asks about it, just like playing golf. You play golf.
Wait, how is it compared to golf at all? I don't follow you.
Because, golfing, you do it for fun, and this is doing for fun.
Yeah, but I don't understand why you would be ashamed to say that you play golf.
Really?
Well, not necessarily ashamed. That's kind of a strong word, but
yes, it is.
Reluctant to tell people that.
Well, not like that. Okay, I don't know. I used golf as an example. I'm just using it as like a hobby,
You just mean you could compare it to something that you enjoy doing. You put a lot of time into, but it's not your profession for most of us.
That's exactly where I'm going with this.
Yeah. So
HD Prodigy Gaming, it's time to interview you. Go, KAZZERSCOUT. Ask him questions.
Okay. All right. Okay, first question, probably most important question is how long have you been on YouTube, and
Oh, geez.
why did you first start up making
Okay,
videos?
so I'm gonna go to my channel so I can have the exact date of how long I've been making. I hear sound. All right, so I've been going at it since October 31st of 2010. So that'll be a year on October. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
been a year.
So I haven't been. I had a channel a while back before that, and I had like a regular Dazzle, and I made videos. But once I realized that it was something I enjoyed, then I switched over to this channel. And my first video was actually, I started out on Halo 3, and I made actually did some really bad editing for a couple of Halo players, like MOG players who wanted me to record their clips because they couldn't. And I enjoyed doing that. And then as soon as I got Black Ops, I actually played to the last level and uploaded a video, and it's at 18,000 views now. So once that kind of happened, I realized that it was something I would enjoy. And you'll see that as my videos go up, they each get longer and they each get a little bit higher quality. And it seems like they almost get funner as I go up. And I have removed a lot of videos, videos that I didn't think were good enough. And I did actually think about quitting at a lot of points during it just because I really didn't see myself going anywhere. But those videos were all removed, and I kept pushing on, and yeah, that's where I am today.
That's a great thing to say to anyone who potentially would want to start up a channel, just for uploading gameplay, doing commentaries, doing montages or whatever. You kind of got to understand that it doesn't just happen like overnight. You don't just go, bam, you've got 1,000 subs, 2,000 subs. You've got to put in the legwork, and it's all about putting in the time. And I always say that after maybe 50 videos, 100 videos, you're starting to get into this groove where you can kind of make the commentaries, you can make them interesting, you've got your own kind of style, and if people like that, they'll come and sub, they'll come and help you out, things like that. It's all about putting in time and work to be successful on YouTube. It's not about getting lucky.
And here's another thing, you have to kind of act serious, not act serious, you can be like joking around in your commentaries and stuff like that, but if you're using like a easy cap or something, a big channel's not going to come around and want to help you out at all until you're like finally serious. Man up, get that HDPVR you've been eyeing in that Best Buy shop.
Yeah, I think to a certain extent, people take subs almost too, like literally when they start out. I know that when I started out, like I would have my friends sub and stuff, but I didn't start hitting subs until like maybe 5 or 6 videos in, and until then, like, I would get more views than subs, and I think people need to realize that your sub count really doesn't matter. It's more of your view count, because I actually thought about this today. You can have 100,000 subs, but if you're making videos that no one enjoys watching, those subs really don't mean anything. It's more of if people are enjoying when they see that icon on their homepage, are they going to click on it, or are they just going to keep going? And I think that sub count really doesn't matter at this point, because you see so many people with all those inactive subs that, like a lot of the big YouTubers, yeah.
Like a good example is my brother. He only has like 64 subs or something like that, and he has over like 300,000 views just because of one like humongous video. And he likes to share his like videos on forums and stuff like that, and that really gets him most of his views. So
that is exactly what I always say though. I've said this in a couple of videos before that the sub count is absolutely nothing. You could have 1,000 subscribers, you could think you're an amazing channel, but if you're hitting like 20, 50 views on a video, like every time you upload, I mean, you need to start either changing something or, looking at why you're doing YouTube. The view count is what really matters, because that is the indication of people who are actually coming to watch your videos. Sub counts is really a fabricated figure, because a lot of people subscribe but they're not active on YouTube in general, or they subscribe just to help you out, but they don't check out the content that you're putting out. It's kind of a fabricated statistics. Subscribers, it is all based on views, really.
And then you've got to put into account all those people without channels that watch your videos.
Yeah.
Because I know there's a lot of people on YouTube that don't make accounts.
Yeah, a lot of my viewers don't have accounts. They just go on, because it's a lot of my friends from like soccer and stuff, and they just go on to look at them, but they don't actually have a personal account.
Yeah, I kind of know what that is, because before I started doing this, maybe like 10 months ago, something like that. I didn't even have my own account, and I just kind of watched videos once in a while, and I didn't even watch gaming videos that often. I remember one of the first people I watched was like Tave and CNNers, and now I can't even remember the last time I watched them. So it's kind of. Oh, and Only Use Me Played. It was pretty cool too.
So, are we done with that interview? Like, how much longer?
Yeah.
I'm just interested. How long have we been doing the podcast for now?
I joined, and it's been 30 minutes since I joined.
Okay, we've
All right.
45 minutes.
Do we have any more topics, or should we wrap it up there? I think it's been pretty good.
Yeah. Well,
So, we're gonna wrap it up there, guys. I want to say big thanks to HD Prodigy Gaming for coming and helping us out with this, because we would have struggled a little bit, I think, if we didn't have a guest. So it's absolutely awesome having you on. And like Cobra said, his link will be plastered all over the page. There'll be links in the description, annotations,
one in the
whatever.
left corner, the right corner.
Yeah. So definitely go and check out his channel. And just in general, thanks for coming and help us out, guys.
No problem.
Alright guys, so this is the end of the 3 Guys 1 podcast. Hope you enjoyed it, and thanks again to HD Prodigy for coming on such short notice. I PM'd him real quick, and he's like, alright man, I'll come help you out. So make sure to go check out his channel, and basically that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the second episode of 3 Guys 1 podcast. And
Peace out, guys.